What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we have our round 13 review. We've scored 1838. We only had 18 players. If you follow the channel, you know this round was a struggle, and next round's even going to be a bigger struggle. But I'm pretty happy to score that. I won my matchup in my important league, so that's really all that matters. My season ranking stays on 119. Obviously nothing special, nothing to write home about. A lot has gone wrong, but a few things are starting to come right. So I think after the buys will be set up really nicely. Okay, so when it comes to trades this week, actually, let's talk about the team first. So Laird was awesome. I think he got tagged first half. I think they let go of the tag in the second half. I could be wrong with that, but I'm pretty sure Dunstan was going to him early. But Laird's a gun. Lock every single year. Jake Lloyd, he's like, I feel like I'm saying the same thing with him every week. He gets the job done, but only just. Like, he's just hasn't set the world on fire. Definitely not starting with him next year. Tom Stewart, awesome game. Feels like it was ages ago since Geelong played. They played early, didn't they? Thursday, I believe. So, yeah, long weekend of footy this week. Lockie Jones, that really hurt. 43. Potentially getting dropped this week, which would kill us for the buys. Highmore, I cannot believe this man. So I actually reversed my trades, traded Highmore back in, and brought in Newcombe and Edwards. Those two went berserk as well. I'm so happy with that. Got very lucky with those trades because I had Highmore out and Reeves in for Coleman Jones. So very stoked with that. And then Bianco 23 nearly cost me my matchup. Hurts a lot to have his 23. I think I lost a lot of points and a lot of rankings just because I had him as my 18th player, not someone else. That could have made up for it a bit, but whatever. We got through the week with no donuts. I mean, Bianco and Jones are pretty close, but we'll take what we can get at this point. Ridley on the bench. So Oliver 108. Yeah, I think he got tagged early as well, and then they let go of the tag in the second half. Tuke Miller, awesome picking. I trade in, whatever you want to call it. I'm stoked with him. He's going to be a lock for top 6 in my opinion. He got tagged at the start of the game. I don't know how long the tag lasts. I feel like all these players, what are they doing getting tagged in the first half and then just getting let off the hook after that? But even with the tag, Tuke Miller was scoring unreal. So he's a lock. Massive pod still. I don't think anyone's got him. What is he? 6% of teams, yeah. So there you go. Huge pod. Obviously a big price tag now. It was a big price tag last week, but I was happy to pay up for him. I know how good he is. Severely underrated player. Jack Steele, another big game. Probably would have had a bigger game, but gave away a few free kicks in the last quarter, and got stuck on the bench for like 10 minutes or something, which was frustrating. Jade Lyons didn't play, Merritt didn't play. Brayshaw 92, bit of robbery here. I think he butchered a little bit, and that hurt his scoring, but I'm still happy with a 92 from Brayshaw. Edwards 96, saving my matchup. Him and Highmore and Newcombe, those guys are just legends. Like I'll always be grateful for them because they saved me this week in my matchup. And Newcombe, what a beast. I mean, everyone's going to bring him in this week, no doubt about it. 75, probably should have scored more with the stats he had. I don't know why he didn't have more. Gorm 123, so I didn't take Miller's score. I should have. I know, it was stupid, dumb idea. I thought against Lynch, Gorm would just towel him up and just dominate, have his way. But wasn't the case. He was on 30 at halftime, and then he had a 93 point second half, which was unreal. I was stoked with that. Callum Coleman Jones, I mean, he's been really good. A low-key SuperCoach stud, making plenty of money for us. Break even of minus 22 still, so still plenty of money to make with him. Ideally, probably going to be an F6 or an F5 for a little bit. I don't really want to have him on the bench. That DPP is really valuable. Grundy obviously didn't play. Should be playing not this week, but the week after, around 15. Aaron Hall 141. I can't believe my luck with this guy. I mean, I brought him in for 400k or something. Let me just check how much. Just quickly, I brought him in for. 419k. Unbelievable. I know it was a massive 50-50 when I traded him in. It was like he could either go real well or he could flop and get injured or go back to stinking it up. But man, he's been insane. Dead set. He is an absolute pig, that guy. I think he's averaging 115 barring injury games, so even better than Zeeble. He's actually hurt Zeeble scoring a fair bit. The 91 from Zeeble, it's still good. I mean, considering we paid, 250k for this guy, to be averaging 113, it's well and truly more than we asked for, so we can't complain about Zeeble. But to have both of them in your team, I think it's a must. They both had their bye. If you haven't got one of them, haven't got both of them, get them all in, get them both in. Impy 51, people are saying he has a role change. I think he's just playing pretty poor. It's frustrating, obviously, as an owner, but pretty much everyone's got him. He's already had his bye. There's no point trading him this week. I know a lot want to, but there's no point trading him this week. Polter 61, so let's just check his break even real quick. Break even 38, so he's pretty much done making money, I think. I'm probably going to bring in a guy called Kyle Langford for Polter. So the thing I'm thinking with him is Polter's had his bye. Probably could make it maybe another 50k max. I doubt it. Maybe 30k max actually. And Langford's had his bye. And the thing with Kyle Langford is, let me just show you. Actually, we'll talk about. Oh, that's it. I didn't have any more players. So this is the trade I'm thinking about doing. So be nice if I could type. So Langford, you look at his numbers and you'll be like, yeah, right, 87 average. But he's had a 3-round average of 117, and he's had a role change into the midfield, as a lot of people already know about. So I think he moved to midfield round 9. He had a poor start, but ever since then, 101, 125, 126. Now, these are massive scores we cannot ignore. Another big factor is Andrew McGrath's gone down, I believe, for the season, at least for a very long time. So trading in Langford looks like the wave this week. Really happy with his role. It does mean we can't get Dusty or Danger. One of them have to miss, and I think it's going to be Dusty. It's a big dilemma to have, but I still don't fully trust Dusty. I know he's been scoring well the past few weeks, but I still don't trust him. I know he can go into cruise control a bit. So he's had the 102 and 110, 95. I mean, he's consistent. He's good. Obviously, he's a gun, but just I know he has tendencies to just, go missing for a bit. And I think everyone that has him knows that. And by trading him in, I'm not really gaining anything. I'm just equalising everything. So to go Langford, a pod, I'm sure no one has him. People might after this week, actually. But as of right now, he's in 1% of teams. So I'm pretty happy with that Langford pick. Let's bring him in for now. In terms of rookies, we don't really have many options. So ideally Reeves plays. So if Reeves plays, then I'll look at trading Reeves in, and let's just see what happens with this. So if we do this, so Reeves to be our R3, and then we bin a Finn McRae for Kyle Langford. I think they're going to be our trades for this week. Finn McRae for Kyle Langford. So let's get all the players on the field for now, just to see exactly how our team looks. So we're thin in defence. That's the problem at the moment. If I'm was pumping out those scores, we're not so thin. Very deep in the midfield now that we've added Newcomb and Edwards. So this is how it's looking. And Zorko will be here. Waitman, ideally, we'll trade next week for probably a rookie, and then we'll swing Jones to a Daniel Rich or something. But I think they're going to be the trades for this week. Let's have a look how many players we actually have. So if we bring Newcomb on, right, hang on. So obviously we're going to bring Newcomb on for Brayshaw. Reeves is our only ruck. We're going to have to captain. Hang on, we'll look at our captain in a second. What are we up to? We're up to 9 minutes and a half. So Langford for Coleman Jones. So it gives us, so we'll sub Zorko out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 is actually not bad. It's not bad at all. This could be the... I've all of a sudden had an urge to trade Brayshaw, and it sounds psychotic, and it might be psychotic. But trading Brayshaw, geez, it's sideways. I don't think I could do it. But if I wanted to grab another player, I could potentially trade Brayshaw. Let me have a look at the defender options. So if we trade Brayshaw out, swing Bianco down. Mills has the bye this week. Luke Ryan has the bye this week. Daniel Rich, what's he scoring? So he's averaging the 104. Has he gone quiet? He takes a lot of kick-ins. 138.94, 113.89, 98. See, it's just too sideways. I can't trade Brayshaw out. I've got to hold him. So it probably means we're going to go into the round with 15. It's not really too big a deal, considering we're only, 3 players off full promo. We're going to have to keep probably Highmore. I'm not sure. I mean, it's really sticky situation at this point. In terms of captain, vice captain, let's have a look. So we're probably going to go with McRae as vice against the Cats. And then I reckon Tuke Miller against Port. Actually, no, Jared Lyons against North. I reckon that's what we'll do. Yeah. I like that a lot. So that's it for the video. Let me know how you guys went for this round. I hope it was a good round for everyone. But yeah, this is a tough week. This is a crucial week of trading. 6 trades left, 3 upgrades. Probably not going to get to full promo. It's okay. We're going to need Reeves to make some money. That's our only way we're going to get there. But yeah, I'll see you in the trade target video next. I'll probably upload that tomorrow or the day after. We'll see what happens. But plenty of trade targets in now that we've got 2 of the buy rounds out of the way. So yeah, I'll see you in the next video.